If you've been waiting for a Predator movie that completely flips the script, strap in. Predator, Badlands is, first and foremost, a franchise first in every sense. It's told from the Predator's perspective. That's right, no humans to hunt, no earthbound SWAT teams to stalk, just the Predator himself navigating a brutal alien ecosystem. Director Dan Trachtenberg has made a bold choice here. By setting the story far in the future, he's able to completely bypass previous continuity. Gone are the constraints of past movies, and gone is the need for audiences to do their homework by rewatching older films to understand the stakes. This futuristic setting is a deliberate world-building move. By placing Dek, our young Predator protagonist, on his homeworld, Yautja Prime, the filmmakers can play with environmental hazards, alien fauna, and interspecies politics in ways a traditional Earth-set movie never could. The planet is as much a character as Dek himself, a living, breathing ecosystem filled with deadly flora and fauna, some of which turns the hunter into the hunted. That premise alone gives the franchise a refreshing survival horror vibe while staying true to its action roots. Trachtenberg has emphasized that this approach allows newcomers to dive straight in, no prior Predator or alien knowledge required. While longtime fans will catch all the nods and Easter eggs, the story stands firmly on its own, a calculated way to grow the audience while still respecting the lore. If Dek is the heart of the movie, then Thea, played by Elle Fanning, is its unpredictable soul. Thea isn't just any character, she's a dual synth, a synthetic created by Yautja, designed to pair with Dek and challenge him in ways a human companion never could. What's immediately intriguing is that Thea's physicality in key scenes required some serious movie magic. Certain sequences depict her as legless, and yes, it's as wild as it sounds. Fanning worked closely with the stunt and VFX teams to make these scenes feel seamless. Stand-in dolls were used as placeholders for her lower half, with careful green screen choreography to ensure interactions with Dek and the environment remained natural. It was like learning a whole new way to move, Fanning explained. Every shot required precise blocking, so the audience would believe Thea's synthetic form existed fully in the world alongside the Predator. The result is a believable, dynamic character who never feels static even when parts of her are physically absent. This dual synth concept does more than wow visually. It also deepens the narrative. Thea isn't just a sidekick. She's a foil, a puzzle, and, in many ways, a mirror to Dek's own struggle for recognition among his clan. Their relationship is core to the story, adding emotional stakes that make the action sequences feel earned rather than gratuitous. One of the most ambitious aspects of Badlands is its commitment to authenticity within Predator lore. For the first time in franchise history, the Yautja language is fully speakable. Trachtenberg worked with linguists to create a structured, practical language that actors could actually learn and deliver convincingly. This means that every Predator growl, hiss, and battle cry carries meaning. Fans can now decode part of what these creatures are actually saying. It's an attention to detail that sets this film apart from its predecessors. Dek, our young Predator, is brought to life through a practical suit enhanced with facial augmentation. Demetrius Schuster Koloamatanji, who plays Dek, wore a suit layered with animatronic components to allow for subtle facial expressions, combined with his own physicality. It's not just about looking terrifying. His emotions, determination, and even hesitancy are readable. This mix of practical effects and VFX ensures that Dek feels tangible, not just a CGI construct. Trachtenberg has highlighted that every movement, every posture, is meticulously choreographed to maintain the illusion that we're truly seeing the Predator's perspective in action. While we're in a high-tech alien world with synths and laser blades, the character's physicality keeps the story rooted and relatable, at least for anyone rooting for a very big, very deadly alien. Visually, Badlands is a feast. Trachtenberg has openly discussed the influences shaping the movie's aesthetic, and it's clear he's aiming for something that feels both monumental and operatic. The landscapes evoke the epic scale of Shadow of the Colossus, with massive, imposing structures and alien terrain that make Dek look simultaneously small and heroic. The sense of scale is constant. Every creature, every plant, every environmental hazard feels larger than life, reminding the audience that this is a world where the stakes are extreme. The weapon design also plays into this visual DNA. Dek wields a Wo-Wo-inspired laser blade, a futuristic melee weapon that looks ceremonial but packs serious firepower. Trachtenberg explains that the blade's versatility allows for different combat modes, from precise slashes to wide, sweeping attacks, giving the choreography a dynamic, almost dance-like quality. The combination of high fantasy aesthetic and brutal practicality mirrors the film's tone. grounded in Predator lore but amplified to cinematic, epic proportions. This visual design also informs the movie's most talked about sequences, including the Predator becomes prey set piece. In one standout moment, Deck is ambushed by aggressive, plant-like alien creatures. Suddenly, the hunter we've been rooting for is on the back foot, scrambling to survive. The tension, scale, and choreography here are next level. Trachtenberg wanted audiences to feel the vulnerability and the thrill of seeing a predator at risk. It's a scenario we've never seen before in the franchise, and one that allows the audience to root for the alien in ways traditional Predator films never permitted. Of course, no Predator movie would be complete without moments of raw, visceral horror. Trachtenberg has teased a spine rip that he describes as one for the books. While details are scarce, he promises that it rivals the franchise's most iconic kills. Fans who remember the original 1987 Predator's brutal practical effects will recognize the same commitment to physicality here, but updated for a modern, high VFX environment. What makes this moment unique is context. Because Deck is the protagonist, and because the film is almost entirely Predator POV, we experience these brutal moments not as spectators, but almost as participants. That's a level of immersion the franchise hasn't attempted before. This isn't just a shock moment, it's a storytelling tool, emphasizing the high stakes and physical danger of the world Trachtenberg has built. Combined with the Yautja language, practical suit work, and immersive environments, this spine rip becomes a set piece that is as narratively significant as it is visually striking. Behind the scenes, the film's production was a logistical marvel. Trachtenberg teamed up with Weta FX and Advanced Design and Innovation to create the alien creatures, weapons, and environmental VFX. Many shots required some form of visual effects work, from practical augmentation on Deck's suit to fully digital set extensions. The collaboration between ADI and Weta allowed for seamless integration of practical and digital elements, ensuring the world felt both tangible and expansive. Filming took place primarily in New Zealand, with locations spanning Rotorua, Te Kuiti, and the South Head Peninsula. These areas provided everything from geothermal forests to rolling farmland, perfectly standing in for the untamed alien world of Kalisk. The shoot reportedly ran from mid-2024 to late October 2024, operating under the working codename Backpack to keep the production under wraps. According to set reports, the crew made extensive use of on-location rigs and environmental effects, blending natural landscapes with CGI elements for the final product. The shop floor precision extended to the cast as well. Elle Fanning's dual synth performance, Schuster Koloamatangi's intensive Yautja training, and the stunt team's choreography all combined to create a film that pushes the franchise forward technically, narratively, and emotionally. Even small touches like interactive props in the SDCC Hall H immersive experience were designed to reinforce the world's believability. Fans could literally touch and see Deck's ship or Thea's synth components, bridging the gap between production and audience. Predator, Badlands is shaping up to be one of the boldest reinventions in the franchise's history. By giving the Predator agency, perspective, and vulnerability, Trachtenberg turns the traditional formula on its head. Add in Elle Fanning's dual synth performance, a fully functional Yautja language, immersive practical effects, visually ambitious weaponry, and a spine-rip set piece designed to shock, and you have a film that honors the franchise while boldly expanding it. From its futuristic setting and carefully staged New Zealand locations to its groundbreaking suit work and VFX-heavy production, Badlands is designed to be both accessible to newcomers and rewarding for longtime fans. With a November 7th, 2025 release, the countdown is on for the Predator franchise's first fully immersive Predator POV adventure. Thanks for watching Collider. See you next time.